Welcome back, friend. Today I'm going to talk to you about how you can hire quality setters, what you should pay them, what sort of results you can expect from them, how you can train them as well. We did a little bit of a similar video in the past, but we have gotten a lot of new members and subscribers recently, so I just want to do this video for you. So if you already know how to, you can just skip this video, but we have added a lot of key points to this and a lot of updates. So with that in mind, let's just get into it. But what is a setter in the first place? So an appointment setter is basically someone who books in appointments for you. You can classify them as different roles. Some people call them inbox managers, some people just call them VAs. Basically a virtual assistant. An inbox manager is someone who just manages inboxes. They can be quite versatile, right? This guide is going to show you how you can hire basically a setter who could be either one of those, right? But what you should consider before hiring is basically if you're too busy with sales calls or service delivery, if lead gen is slow due to lack of time, if you want to scale your outbound or inbound process efficiently, I recommend then you need to hire a setter. Okay, so what you should look for though in a quality setter, it's a lot of people say a lot of different stuff. I've just compiled the ones I think is just worthwhile looking at because this is super easy to train for people. All they need to be just consistent. They have charisma and communication skills, be fluent in English, proven track record, and the ability to handle rejections. So there's different types of setters you can employ. There's ones that I mentioned like inbox managers. They really are not going to interact with your customers. So that's basically like the outbound setters. And there's going to be the inbound setters, so basically people who are coming in through ads or just general like inbound, and you talk to them and convert them, right? So those are going to be different type of setters, and I'm going to recommend you different types for each of them. So for example, like a setter could be doing Instagram, could be X as well as LinkedIn. So they have very versatile roles. Like you could have someone just basically messaging people on these platforms, like we have like Instagram, X, and LinkedIn. We have someone just managing, just sending out to people the messages, and then we have someone else who's just checking the messages and the replies so they don't get confused, right? And you could definitely have someone who's doing both of them at the same time, or you could have someone who's just checking like inbound messages or just checking email replies, right? It is very, very versatile. So this is just a super versatile role. So again, like it depends on what type of role you're looking for. If they're not going to interact sort of with the customer, they're just going to reply to people, and they're not going to send like a voice note, they're not going to send like any type of like messages that require like real creativity. They're just going to literally like, click this, click that. Then you can basically like look for the other types, right? Like for example, this is sort of a lifetime direct call to action, like lead magnet opener. So this is sort of our like lead nurturing flow. You can build these out yourself, and then you can easily just tell them, okay, follow this guide. If you get lost, you can use Claude AI, ChatGPT. You can train them a model, and they can go off of there. That's also cool. Another thing is you can do these SOPs for them. Well, like what they should be doing. Like first you contact them, we get the pitch, no, granted pitch, and then if they say no, just retarget them 90 days. If they're interested, just do this. If we send them the booking link, do this. If they booked, do this. Usually this is like the closest role, but I think you get the point, right? Like let's continue. So where to find these setters? Option one, your personal network. You can look for friends or family or colleagues. I don't recommend to, but I mean, it's really like your worst case scenario. Colleagues could be good. It depends. This is obviously a first option. Second one is social media or job boards. You can look for Facebook groups, LinkedIn, freelance platforms. And what I recommend is onlinejobs.ph. You can sign up for an account. I think it is like $70 a month, something like this. Super cheap, right? You can sign up once, you can post your jobs and hire someone and not use the platform ever again. So what the subscription is really for, you can post one job for free, but I think you're limited to like 10 applicants and you cannot hire people. As you can see, we have hired a few people, and you can just see like the time proof active, and you can see like if I click show time proof, I can see like when exactly they worked. So this is sort of a cool system to see if they're working or not. But as you can see, we got 21 applications for cold caller. I think I closed this down. This is really not active. It's not pushing it. But we got a whopping 150 applications for appointment setter. And this was just one of the jobs. I think we archived a whole ton of them, like deleted posts. Yeah, as you can see. And you can get these so easily. So good. I would say it's the best platform to look look for appointment setters is onlinejobs.ph. You can try Upwork, Fiverr, but online jobs is where it's at, right? So step one, post your job posting. So how you should structure, I'm going to show you. If you want this, it is like super easy to do. You really don't need to put like anything crazy, right? I'm going to show you both of them, right? Like this one was for the cold caller. You could just put it into ChatGPT and it's going to create it for you. Or if you want a, you know, a guide or just a reference, we could just use the one I have. So just like, again, like something like this, like we're hiring an appointment setter, is an opportunity to earn thousands per month remotely while working a few hours a day. Apply now if you have strong communication, right? And then you can post these responsibilities. This is what I put in this post, the other one, not for the cold caller, but for the appointment setter. And as you can see, you can structure the salary. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. You can pretty much like point out the salary, what it's going to be. If it's a range like 300 to 1,000, if you pay per appointment, so like $5 meeting up to $20 meeting, success fee, close deal, uncapped commission, whatever. I'm going to talk to you about that in a little bit. So next is once you have posted this, that's when you screen the applicants. So check their name, check their age, check their country, social media experience. So ideally you want to use a Google form to just, if you got applicants, as you can see, I got just 70 messages. I haven't been checking because we don't need any more setters at the moment. But as you can see, I could just click on this woman and basically just tell her, hey, cool, let's have a chat and fill out this form, please. And once they do, just require these like name, age, email, country, social media, and that's fine. Like a short video to introduce them. So step 3 is once you got like basically like 10-20 applicants, just wait a couple days and then just conduct a short interview with the top 3, top 4, top 5, just 10 to 5 minutes just to see how they are, if they have a decent camera. It doesn't really matter though if they have or haven't, it depends on the role, right? So questions to ask though, like what's your experience with appointment setting? How do you handle objections? What motivates you? Can you commit to certain number of hours daily? Step 4 is just making the final section. Just choose 1 to 3. I would recommend like don't go with one person or one guy, one woman, because you might be disappointed and you might need to just like do this over and over again. Hire 2 to 3 people at the same time and only pick the best one. Just, you can call it a trial, you can pay for them, you can pay them like 50 to 100 bucks for the trial for 2 weeks or something, and then you can pick the best one, right? They're gonna be motivated themselves. Problem is, like, you might be asking like, what happens if like I like 2 people? Just pick the best one. There's going to be like marginally better ones. So training, just give them the SOPs, just tell them, okay, you're going to do X, Y, Z, teach them how to handle objections. Again, depends on the exact role, but this is good for any type of setter. Next is just use the CRM, just give them access to Calendly, whatever. Just, you can use role play scenarios if you don't want to do like a live setting. This is mostly a waste of time, but if you're like super scared that they're gonna ruin it, then you can do it. But again, if you screen them well enough, you should not have this problem. Okay, payment structure. So commission based, earn a percentage of cold deals. They're not going to go into this, especially the Filipinos. Pay per appointment, that's cool. You can include it like $10 to $30 per call. A hybrid model is base salary plus commission per appointment. I recommend just do base pay and pay per appointment or commission pay. But generally you can get away with base pay. $300 to $400 is definitely fine if you're not doing super big volume. And again, just find a track. You can track using this platform. So you can come back to, I think, your profile. So time proof, yeah, you can come to time proof of which of your setters is actually working. Okay, and then make sure you track like the KPIs and they log the daily activities. And I recommend like a weekly checkup call with your setters to make sure everything is working fine. And the quality setters basically can significantly improve your lead conversion rate and help you scale your business efficiently. If you have a shitty setter, doesn't matter how good, you know, your campaigns are, doesn't matter how good your leads are, they're gonna fuck everything up, and then you're going to have no deals coming in, no appointments. So make sure you hire someone, don't cheap out. And next step, just basically post your job listing, go to online jobs or whatever else platform you want to go with. I recommend that. Next, just screen them, onboard them, and if you need a hiring form, you can just come here and take this. You might be asking, where is this document, Sabo? Just come to the bottom of the description. There's going to be a link to this document here. You can sign up. It's absolutely free. You can find all these documents, as you can see. First one, hiring appointment setters, and then you can download it for free. This was the video. If you need any more help with this, you can just message me on Instagram if you get lost. If you got any value out of this, just a like and subscribe is highly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one, my friend. Take care.